guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deirdre and today is another episode of Throwback Thursday. On today's Throwback Thursday, we are going to be focusing on the Urban Decay 15th anniversary palette. I love this palette. I never use it. I really only use it to pick out this vanilla color to highlight. I bought it because I thought it was pretty and it was beautiful, and it was like one of their first like palettes that was like this in the collection, and the packaging was so pretty and I was suckered into buying it. And then honestly I've never worn it, mostly because I think with the exception of the black color in this palette, they're all shimmery. There's no mattes, so it's not like it's an all-in-one palette that you can use, and I think that's a real main reason why I don't use it. But today, for this episode, I pulled it out. I created this look for you, and I think I only went out of this palette for one color. Everything else I used to create this look. So, if you want to see how I created this look and learn this tutorial, then please keep on watching. I'm going to start off with my base, and today I'm using Soft Ochre Pro Longwear Paint Pot by MAC. Because there are no matte transition colors in this palette, I'm going to use this color by MAC called Copper Plate. So with a fluffy crease brush, we're going to add Copper Plate into the crease as our beginning transition color. And I'm going to use it very light-handed to help make it apply a little bit more light-handed than heavy. I hold my brush towards the end so that I'm not applying as much pressure, and I go back and forth very gently and lightly. Next I'm going to go in with this color in the corner called Half Truth. We're going to apply that into the crease. I'm going to use the same brush and apply Half Truth. Same concept, back and forth, applying little and building it up, holding my brush at the end and blending the color up towards the brow. On the lid, we're gonna apply this color right here called Ace. So with a small eyeshadow brush, I'm gonna apply Ace all over to the lid. I'm going to pat the color on, and instead of swiping it. This will help prevent shadow fallout if we can. In addition to that, if you do have an eyeshadow that you know has a lot of fallout, another way to help prevent that is to make sure you tap your brush off before you start applying to help knock off some of that loose eyeshadow as well. Next, we're going to take another crease brush where it's going to blend out that crease line so that we don't have that harsh line. You know what I mean. We want it to be seamless. We don't want to look like a hot mess. So very lightly, back and forth, blending it up. I'm going to go back with that same first brush that we used for the crease, which is a little bit fluffier to help diffuse it out. And if you feel that you've lost any of Half Truth, you can go ahead and add a little bit more. Go back and forth with both brushes and colors until you have your crease blended out to your liking. Good thing about Urban Decay eyeshadows is that they blend out really nice, but I feel like I've lost some of the intensity of purple at the lid. It kind of all looks like one color. So I'm gonna go in with this color right here, Omen, and we're gonna add that into the crease to kind of brighten up that purple a little bit. And again, I'm just gonna use that same brush because I don't like cleaning 18 different brushes. I definitely think that that's brought back some of the color into the crease. which I very much like. In the outer corner, we're gonna apply this color called Blackout. So now taking a little bit of a denser brush, we're gonna apply Blackout to the outer corner of the eye. And we're gonna blend it inwards to help deepen the edges and define the crease and add a little bit more dimension to this eyeshadow look. That just kind of helps place it. And then with the various brushes, go back and forth, work it out, and blend. Even though I know this is Throwback Thursday and we're focusing on this old palette, I'm gonna add something new in there because I feel like I just need a little bit of more oomph to the lid. So I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay Moon Dust palette, and I'm gonna apply some of this color right here called Vega on top of Ace, and I'm gonna apply it with a damp brush. I think I forgot to hit record on that part, but all I did was take my flat shader brush, spray some Max Fix Plus on it, dip it into that Vega color, and we just applied it to the inner part of the eye on top of where we put that Ace on the lid. And it does have a lot of fallout, so just be careful. Then for highlight, we're gonna take this color right here, Vanilla, and apply this to the brow bone. I'm just applying it with a larger eyeshadow brush. Now we're going to move to the bottom lash line. So again, starting with the copper plate color, we are going to add that to the lower lash line. I'm just using a smaller crease brush. We're going to smoke out the lower lash line. And then with that same brush, I'm going to go in with Half Truth. Make sure that when you get to the edge that you connect it to the top of the eyeshadow. And then in the outer edge only, I'm gonna apply some of that Omen color just to sort of brighten up the eye. I'm really gonna take it about halfway in, so the inside is still relatively dark. Next, for fun, to add some more color, I'm going to take this color right here called Tainted, and we are going to put this in the tear duct. And all I did is wipe off this brush that we used for the lower lash line, and I'm going to apply this in the inner corners. And then I think again, because I want to add a little more something, because it seems a little bit not as bold as I want. So I'm going to use another Urban Decay Moon Dust eyeshadow, and this is in the color Cosmic. And I'm just going to apply that right over the pink. This one's not, I'm not applying this one wet, I'm just applying it as is. And as you can see, that really brightens up the eye. Next, I'm going to tightline my top and bottom waterline just using a black eyeliner. This is just a Feline by MAC. I'm also going to add some black eyeliner, but you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm going to add some mascara and some lashes, and then I'll come back and finish the look with you. Alright, so now that we have the eyes finished, let's complete the look, starting with blush. For blush, I'm taking this NYX Baked blush in the color Chiffon. And I'm just going to take that color on a large fluffy brush. And I'm going to apply it, concentrating more on the apples of my cheeks and then blending and dragging it backwards. It's a subtle color on me, it's not real strong, but it's really pretty. Next, Next I'm going to take highlight, and I'm actually going to use the same palette. I'm going to go in with this color right here called Flow. I've never used it as a highlight, but I imagine it's going to be really pretty, so let's go ahead and try it out. I think that that's really pretty. I approve. Also, if you watch my videos for any sort of time, you'll know that this color right here, Vanilla, is also a really good highlight color to use, and I use that one pretty often. So we are going to take just a little bit on the nose, and then I usually go in with a little smaller brush to apply that color to my highlight. Yes, I like it a lot. And then for lips, I'm gonna go in with Naked Lip Liner by Urban Decay. And for lips, I'm gonna be using Cashmere by Lime Crime. Because Lime Crime Cashmere is a little bit pale for me, I'm gonna use the lip liner first, just to kind of not make it look so light on my skin tone. But if you are not tan like me and you're lighter, you can go ahead and skip this step and just go ahead and apply the lipstick by itself. Okay, and there you have it. This is the completed look. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time.